Hey friends, it's Drayton with World's Greatest Kiting. On my way to a very cool place today. Very cool place. I have big plans in the making. I'll tell you more about that later, but enjoy this drive to Tampa. Here's what St. Pete to Tampa looks like. So today, I'm here with my friend Kelly. Kelly is back there.
Hi.
And we're at the Children's Cancer Center. The van has brought us here, and I want to show you another cool van. Check out the van for the Children's Cancer Center. This was Nick Wolf. He unfortunately passed away of brain cancer, but his family were members, still members of Kiting Tampa Bay. Check it out. Check out the back of the van. Cool van. Kelly and I are here to discuss the Kites Against Cancer project, and our friend Jillian is going to show us around the Cancer Center today.
This is mostly used on Saturday mornings. Our second biggest program here at the center is called SAIL, Students Achieving Through Interactive Learning. And our library is used very often for that program on Saturdays. So our kids come here from 10 to 2, and we have tutors, we have art therapy, music therapy, and so many different interactive workshops that they get to work on. I'm not sure how familiar you are with our mission, but we provide immediate support for families emotionally, financially, and educationally. That's the 3 legs to our mission. And we do that through 24 of our support programs.
Cool.
This is a cool thing.
Tell me about this toy closet. This is cool.
This toy closet is actually really important into the center because this is really our first point of contact with the family. So the way it works for us is that when a child is diagnosed, the social workers comes with this huge binder to the families, and we're inside that binder. And so if they sign a release form, we're able to contact them. And the social workers are a really big, important component for us to reach these families. And so we have our 2 program ladies, Sharon and Kelly, that run the program here at the center. Part of their job is to do outreach so that they're very connected with the child life specialists, the social workers, the doctors, anyone that works in the hospitals, so that we keep really good relationships with them. And so when we're able to contact them, what they'll do is they'll go to the hospital and they'll make what we call a love bundle. And it's a little bag that we bring for the child that has some of these toys from these closet that gear kind of their interests, what gender they are, what age they are, what their interests are. And so we'll bring them a little toy bag, and that's a really great introduction for us to be able to meet the parents. And so then Sharon and Kelly will be able to introduce to the parents the 24 programs that we do offer, and kind of explain to them what maybe would work better for them, what they should try. And it's just a really great introduction for us.
Where did the toys come from?
The toys have come from toy drives and things like that,
Oh, nice.
which we don't really do anymore for a number of reasons. We have so many toys right now, and we're very thankful for them, but it's just not a necessity, and it's we don't have space for them.
Okay.
So we've actually geared a lot of people that ask us for toy drives to do gift card donations.
Oh, nice.
That's been really successful for us because those go straight to the families, and it's something that is a more of an immediate need, like a gas card or a grocery card or anything like that. So we try to drive people to do
wonderful.
that instead for us. Multi-purpose room. Our multi-purpose room is used all the time, mostly on Thursday nights. Our every other Thursday is our oncology program, which is our biggest program here at the center, and that's for kids that are on active treatment. And any of the kids that are on active treatment can come here with their parents, with their siblings, and they'll be here from 6 to 9. We'll start off the evening with a meal. These tables will have all of the food on it. We have 7 different restaurants in rotation that donate food to us every other Thursday. And so we really like to bring all the families and get them to sit down together as a family and eat a meal together and really relax. And what better way to start an evening than to break bread with everyone and really get together. So we will start it that way, and then the parents will head upstairs. Sharon will lead that group, and she does so many different workshops with them. She'll bring in financial advisors, she'll bring in a therapist, she'll bring in art therapy, she'll bring in what the parents really want. She listens to them and what their needs are at the time, and then she'll try to cater that workshop around them. So they'll be upstairs, but the kids will be downstairs. And Thursday nights are fun night for the kids. We want them to do whatever they want to do. We often say they don't have a choice what's going on in their life, and so we want them to have a choice on Thursdays. So they can be on the playground, they can be with our art therapist, they can be whatever they want to do, we want them to do it that night. So I'll show you outside here our playground. The kids are right to the playground after dinner. So this is our playground, and you'll see as you go throughout the center, every single room has been donated by a specific person, a specific group, and you'll see we really like to display our partnerships and the people that have helped us get here. The playground has been donated by the Leona and Albert Charitable Trust. They actually donated this playground, and they've donated money to upkeep the playground for its lifetime, which has been really helpful for us because this is definitely one of the kids' favorite part to be in at the center when they come here.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. It's our video room.
Cool, man.
So you'll see a lot of the young boys here on Thursday nights right after dinner. They'll be in this room playing video games. Our kitchen's become a really crucial part to the center, mainly because we started a new program called Al Organics. This is Allison Hall. She passed away from breast cancer, and before she passed away from breast cancer, her wish was that her family started a farm. They have a lot of land down in Sarasota, Arcadia area, and so they wanted to start a farm that grew organic vegetables because a lot of the kids are asked that are on treatment to eat organically, and it's not financially feasible for a lot of our families. So she started All Organics, or her parents did, in honor of her, and they grow organic vegetables and donated it to the center here.
Oh, wow.
And it's become a really cool program where our families will set up a little fresh market, and they'll be able to come and take home organic vegetables to cook for their kids.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's become a really great program for us.
Oh, yeah. This is cool.
This is our sports court in the back here. So this was donated by the 13 Ugly Men. This is where a lot of the kids are playing outside as well. We use this for so many different things on the outside. And then you'll see, I'll show you over there, our backyard. Our backyard is our latest renovation. We're breaking ground probably in about a month or two. We just got funded to redo this whole back area. It hasn't been done in probably 30 years. And so we're gonna do a new gazebo, we're gonna do a grilling station, we're gonna do all these really cool different things for the kids to be able to utilize the space more. Yeah, so that's gonna be our latest renovation. And we're kind of almost done renovating at this point.
Very nice.
This right here is our music room. Our art therapy room's in here, our music room's in here. This is very important to the center for the kids. As you can imagine, a lot of kids are not really into the idea of talking to a therapist. And so we've found different ways for them to be able to still get that therapeutic moments, and that's through art and music. And so we bring in a third-party music therapist and art therapist that work for us, and we'll be here on Thursdays and Saturdays. And the kids are able, this is also kind of our teen room. We have a lot of teens here, and so this is kind of a different room for them to be able to hang out to as well. But this is used, and especially the art room is used every week. For every event we have our art therapist, Lindsay, that comes to the event.
I've seen some famous artists have been here.
Yeah, oh yeah, Lindsay will bring in people. So Ashley, who runs our art therapy program, will plan different workshops, especially on Saturday for the sale. They'll bring so many different people, and they do a lot of sports trainings, they do a lot of art stuff, and so she'll kind of she's bringing up an aquarium, she's brought in different science experiments and things like that for the kids during the week.
So this is Sharon Nelson. Sharon, what do you do for the Children's Cancer Center?
Well, I'm one of the support coordinators here that deals directly with the families and overseeing our 24 different programs, and just being with the families, helping them any way we can along their journey, whether that hopefully be to survivorship. If not, we're there for them in bereavement as well.
Cool. Yeah, so you have this painting here. Tell me about this painting.
Well,
that
this
you
was
have.
donated by a local humanitarian artist that actually does portraits for our families. And she had a collection called Kids Encourage that she donated here for the families to take home if they want. So one of our new patients is in the hospital, so I'm going to come deliver it to her.
Yeah.
As well as...
Looks like you have a lot of stuff to deliver.
I do. Well, we'll go room to room. We're volunteers at all the area hospitals, so we do make a trip every month to each one. And we'll just see if they need something bedside, let them know about our services,
Cool.
let them know they're not alone, and we're here to help if they need us.
Yeah, well, thanks for talking to us, Sharon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is our Angel of Hope wall. That's what we've named it. This is a really amazing part of the center, and you can see the backstory here from an article they did when we did this wall. A local artist came here and she wanted to give back and couldn't do so financially, so she wanted to do an art project. And so this art project has turned out to be so much more than what we expected it to be. You can see on this picture here, all of our families at the center were able to come. It was over 900 families that came over the course of 9 months, and they pieced together the different pieces that ended up being this giant mosaic. And so I like to call this the center of our center, because I really think that it brings all of our families and the purpose of what we do and why we're here together. And I walk by it every day and still see different things in it. And I love that it's different parts of all of our kids inside one big art piece.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's incredible. I love this. You'll see upstairs, you'll see along the wall, we have most of our donors' checks posted along the wall. That's something we really pride ourselves in. We really create partnerships with our donors, and we really like to thank them, and in a way to thank them through social media, through emails, and in displaying their checks and their donations. We really try hard to pride ourselves in being a partnership and not just a one-way street with our donors. And then this room is turned into so many different things. We use this room for our board meetings, for our staff meetings. This is a room where the parents come on Thursday nights when they're led by group by Sharon. This turns into our movie room during camp. This turns into so many different things up here. So it's our multi-purpose of the upstairs. Last week, this was a movie theater. We had camp, so we have camp twice a year, week in June, 1 week in July. And our camp is a really awesome program for these kids to be able to come for a full week from 8 to 5. They're here, and we theme it. This year was around the world themed, and so we were able to provide different days with different themes and different countries and foods and activities, and it was a really cool interactive program.
Wow.
And this was our movie room, because every day they saw a different movie from a different country.
Cool.
So.
Jillian, tell me why the Children's Cancer Center is different than other organizations like it. This is a really interesting and unique place.
Yeah, well, while many organizations are committed to finding a cure for tomorrow, the CCC is committed to helping families cope today. And we're alongside their difficult journey every step of the way, from diagnosis to treatment to bereavement, sadly, too often. And so we provide immediate assistance through 24 of our programs, emotionally, financially, and educationally. And I think that really sets us out to a lot of different organizations.
Well, thanks a lot for showing us around today. This was really
Absolutely.
cool.
Thank
really
you, and
appreciate
I'm really looking forward to being involved with so many events with you guys, kicking off with Kite Mania, and I really can't wait.
Yeah, very good. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Friends, I can't say enough good things about that Children's Cancer Center. Jillian was so cool, showing us around, explained so much that I didn't really understand. Do you know that 20% of kids have cancer at some time in their childhood years? 20%, that is outstanding to me. I can't believe it. What the Children's Cancer Center does that's really different is they give a practical, well, from what I could tell, they give a practical resource for families, not just the patient, the child. They give a resource for the families that are dealing with this. He said that a lot of the families deal with high divorce rates. They have financial problems because usually one parent has to leave the job to deal with doctor appointments and things like this. So they help with gas cards, they help with groceries, rides, fun things to do to relieve stress. They have counseling services. It's such a cool place. So very happy to be working on some fundraising for the Children's Cancer Center. I've mentioned this in the past, but we're having an auction at the beginning of 2018, right around Kite Mania. There's going to be a lot more information that we'll talk about very soon, more details to come, but for right now, I want to get you guys familiar with who the Children's Cancer Center is, and know that in the near future, you will have a chance to help raise money for the Children's Cancer Center and play a part in this yourself. So hopefully you enjoyed today. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And until tomorrow, happy flying.